curved his slender neck and ruffled up his feathers as the other birds gathered around. They didn't tease him and call him an ugly duckling anymore. Instead, they said he was the most beautiful swan they had ever seen. The end.
That's my favorite story.
It's my favorite story, too. It looks like it's bedtime for this little swan.
Yeah.
Now that you're going to school, you'll soon be able to read stories all by yourself. Good night, Sugar Snap.
Good night, Mama. Read stories by myself? But I like it when Mama reads me stories.
Now, do you see anything that starts with the letter F?
Not yet. Oh, yeah! Mrs. Jenkins, this dress has flowers on it. Flowers begin with the letter F.
Well done, Lily.
Thanks, Mrs. Jenkins. I wonder what else we can find. I don't know.
How about this?
No, Frank. Button starts with the letter B. We're looking for the letter F, like funny.
Oh, okay.
This is a hard one, Frank.
This is a really hard one, Frank. I know what starts with the letter F.
I know it starts with the letter F, too. I found Frank!
Yes, Frank does begin with the letter F.
2 letter Fs.
Uh-huh. One for him and one for me.
Okay, Frank and Frank. You scored 2 points for that answer.
Hooray! Go, Franks, go! Go, Franks, go!
Now then, everyone, let's see who can find something that begins with the letter L.
Let's see. Flute starts with the letter F, and violin starts with the letter V. Too bad we aren't looking for the letter T. Trumpet starts with T, and so does tambourine. I don't think any instruments begin with the letter L. Let's go look somewhere else. Okay. Come on, Norman. Look, Mrs. Jenkins.
Norman doesn't begin with the letter L.
It begins with the letter N. But Norman's a lizard, and lizard begins with L. Right, Mrs. Jenkins?
That's right, Nora. Well done.
This game is fun.
I'm glad you like it, Nora. It's also going to help us learn how to read.
Learn how to read? By myself? I'll go first. Bell. Bell rhymes with cell. Go, Yoko. Cell rhymes with tell. Your turn, Nora. Tell rhymes with yell. Your turn, Fritz.
Yell rhymes with, fell. I like playing the rhyming words game, Mrs. Jenkins.
So do I. It's fun.
And best of all, it's going to help everyone become better readers.
It is. Your turn, Yoko. Star. Star rhymes with car. Go, Nora. Car rhymes with... I don't feel like playing this anymore.
You don't?
Why not? I just don't. Okay, my turn. Car rhymes with jar. Your turn, Fritz. I spy with my little eye something that starts with M. My milk? That starts with the letter M. It does begin with M, but that's not it. I was spying something else.
I know. You spied the mayonnaise on my sandwich.
Oh, not your mayonnaise.
My macaroni?
No, not your macaroni either.
Do you want to guess, Nora? Uh-uh. There's nothing left to guess.
I give up.
What did you spy, Lily?
My muffin.
Your muffin?
I don't see a muffin.
Oops. I guess I ate it.
Your turn, Fritz.
Okay. I spy with my little eye something that begins with C.
Is it my cupcake?
No, I was spying something else that starts with the letter C.
Beans and Franks?
You guys guess that every time.
Besides, bean starts with B, not C. Is it my carrots?
No, not your carrots.
My cracker?
Nope.
I give up.
I knew nobody would get it.
Wait, I know what it is. You spied my crumbs.
Huh? How did you guess that?
Nice going, Lily. It's your turn to spy something, Nora. No thanks.
Don't you want to play, Nora?
It's lots of fun. I'm kind of busy eating. Are we really going to the library, Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes, we are, Doris.
I like going to the library. Me too.
So do I.
I've never been there without my parents. How am I going to borrow any books?
Yeah, my mom has a special card she has to show the librarian.
I suppose Mrs. Lightfoot will just have to give you your own library cards.
Our own library cards? We get to take out our own books?
That's right. From now on, all of you will be able to take out your own books to read.
Yay! I don't want to read by myself.
And this is where our science and nature books are.
Interesting.
Are there any questions? Yes, Doris.
Do you have any books on spiders?
Yes, indeed we do. Several of them, in fact.
I'm not going to borrow any of those.
Now, please line up here at the desk so I can hand out your library cards.
I don't want a library card.
There you go, Timothy. Now make sure you bring it with you every time you come to the library.
I will. Thanks, Mrs. Lightfoot.
You're very welcome.
Nora,
Yes, Mrs. Jenkins?
please get in line with the others. I don't want you to miss out on getting your library card.
Okay.
There you go, Lily.
Thanks, Mrs. Lightfoot.
It's my pleasure. And there's your card, Nora.
Thanks, Mrs. Lightfoot.
You're welcome. This way, Frank.
Huh?
Careful, boys.
What?
Phew.
Library books are heavy.
Yeah. Library books are very heavy.
You can tell it's Saturn by the rings around it.
Look what I found. It's a book about a frog and a prince.
Aren't you going to get any books, Nora? Nope. Why not?
I'd rather spin the globe.
Oh.
Besides, I couldn't find any books I like.
Really? There are lots of books here.
Nope.
Is something wrong, Nora?
Promise you won't tell anybody?
Sure.
I don't want to learn how to read.
Why not?
Because if I do, Mama won't read stories to me anymore. She said I'd be reading all by myself.
Are you sure?
That's what she told me last night.
Hello, dear. How was your day at school?
It was fine. Here, I made this for you. It's a picture of me flying my kite.
Look at you. And look at how high that kite is flying. You'd better be careful it doesn't carry you away. Did anything else happen at school? Didn't you go to the library today?
Uh-huh.
Well, that must have been exciting. What books did you borrow?
I didn't borrow any books, Mama.
You didn't? But you love books. What's wrong, Nora?
I don't want to learn how to read books.
You don't? Why not?
Because then you'll stop reading to me.
Stop reading to you? Why would I do that?
Because I'll be able to read all by myself.
Oh, Nora, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop reading to you.
It doesn't?
No, I'd miss our story time together as much as you would.
Maybe we can take turns reading stories to each other.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Would you like me to read you a story right now?
Okay, Mama.
Hop on. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful little princess. She lived in a magnificent stone castle at the top of the highest hill. Every morning, as soon as she woke up, she would rush to her bedroom window and look out over the